The city of Aegir is asleep. We see a pair of dwarven merchants in the bed of a cheap inn, sleeping restlessly, still plagued by the loss of their friend. In a gaudy golden bedroom framed by the largest bed imaginable, the Golden Prince rests and dreams of riches while being protected by his guards. And deep beneath the earth, in a small and humble room, sleeping in two wooden cots, are Ures and Shea. They sleep soundly for a moment, until suddenly Shea wakes up shrieking, the anguish of 1,000 souls echoing from within her beak. Ures leaps to his feet. "What's wrong? Shea, speak to me." For a moment she doesn't answer, her head clutched in her hands, shrieking and shrieking, until she looks up at her friend, and 3 words escape her beak. Death. Everything. Death. Hey everybody, welcome back to Whack and Roll Vagabonds. My name is Luke, I'm your GM, and today at work I helped a woman buy £11,000 worth of semen.
Hello, I'm Tom. I play... what was his name? Jimmy something. And my face is slowly sloughing off today.
Hi, I'm Dora. I play Philippe, and I have just awoken from a 5-year food coma after eating a kilogram of chicken wings.
And I'm Al. I'm the beautiful German singer that busted through those barn doors and stole your heart. And I play Yaga.
Oh, I need more Bibby and Tina in my life.
That was just for me and Dora.
Yeah, the rest of you guys aren't invited to this in-joke.
You've shown me this.
Yeah, because he's beautiful.
Alright boys, so it is quiz time. Thomas.
Yes.
Currently, as the adventure continues, you are in an underground temple to the god Kalimvor. Now, can you name all 4 of the big wings worth of rooms that you guys have ventured through?
No.
Well, he's honest.
Do you want 1/4 point for honesty, Tom?
Yay.
So, you guys adventured through. It was, first of all, the conservatory, the room with the plants and the big tree. Then you progressed on through... well, actually, you stormed through the building first in a temper tantrum, going through a couple of archives and such, and then went back to the 2 carefully planned out sections that Luke had designed. And you did a spiritual wing, a science wing, and then the vault. Now, Dora.
Hello.
Philippe made a friend. Can you name that friend?
This is
No.
so sad.
1/4 point for honesty.
Was it?
Philippe.
Are you clarifying that friend? Oh, wait, no, my friend. It was the Storm Lady who was a bit of a bitch, but
He wants a name.
I don't know her name, but I know of the person. I'm bad with names. You know I'm awful with names.
I do. Okay, that's 1/2 point for honesty and also getting vaguely close enough to the answer. It was a Marid, which is a water genie by the name of Hulhira.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have looked at my fucking
Sheet.
character sheet, because I actually did
Jesus.
write their name down. Like, I did a thing. Or did I? No, I didn't. I thought I wrote it somewhere.
So what is the truth? We may never know.
I wrote it somewhere. Wait, no, I do have Hulhira's number. Hulhira, evocation of the storm, elemental plane of water. That's all I wrote down, so...
Okay, I'm proud of you. Allison.
Yo.
Ugh, I called you by your whole name. That was weird as shit.
I was going to come on that.
It's like my mom's calling
That's
me.
you get an 1/8 of a point for me just feeling grossed out by what I did.
Let's never do this again.
Yeah, as my way of apologising. Later, in the science wing, y'all made another friend. What was that? I'll give you a hint, it wasn't a teleporter puzzle.
Oh, yeah,
Can I buzz in?
No.
He asked me. Are you referring to Medi? He's not. I can tell.
I
Was it
am
turtle?
referring to Medi! So what was Medi?
he was, well, he first appeared to be just a robot, but he was actually a brain in a big vault thing.
That's a whole point to Alison.
Yes.
Oh, why'd I do that?
Well done.
Someone
Stop that.
actually hit me.
It's like he just met me.
It's now 1 2/8.
It's
2/8 is also a quarter.
She kind of
No,
just
it's
pointed
not.
out she missed the fact that yes, 2/8 is a quarter, you idiot.
Yes, I know that.
He's also our new pub quiz team member.
He is your pub quiz team member. I had forgotten that. We haven't edited those episodes within the canon of like the real world.
What are you talking about?
He's a giant
Specifically-
brain.
He's a brain in a vat, and you guys told him about pub quizzes, and agreed to have him on your pub quiz team.
Yeah. We just
Yeah.
need to get him into a robot body from our lizard friend.
After clearing out the science wing, you guys were then allowed access to the vault. What was being stored there, and why was it so bad?
There was some kind of sandstone, and the big bad Aijal was in it.
Why do you think it's a sandstone?
I've written
Sandstone is a building material.
Soulstone.
very popular in
I
the
misread
west of Scotland.
soulstone as sandstone in my notes.
Souls and sand are different things, Thomas. Okay, that's a full point for Tom.
Hurrah.
Yep, you guys are here to stop the Black Soulstone, which was being stored in the vault underneath the temple. However, you were beaten to it, and Orthris was already there, and summoning Aijal through it. Dora!
Hello.
Welcome. Oh no, actually, I want to save. I'm saving this question for Al, but I'm actually going to rewind a second for you.
Oh.
So we're going back in the timeline. What terrible sin did Philippe commit?
Oh. We accidentally killed Tom, didn't we?
There's no we in this, Dora.
We're a party. We are a we.
No.
That is correct. Fucking Philippe did accidentally kill mother frickin' Tom
The
the gargoyle.
Tom
However, his
did
his
nothing.
parts were spared. And,
not Tom the Eye.
Do you mean I as in you?
Yes.
Okay. Al, final question of the quiz today.
Yo.
You encountered Orthris at the
Shite.
Black Soulstone. What happened next?
I think I used Charm Person on him to convince him to leave it the fuck alone. Like, I didn't just convince him, I actively used a spell, which is probably gonna bite me in the arse.
There is one other piece of information I'm looking for here.
Dang.
Aijal came out the stone.
Bing, 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 bing.
Uh,
Aijal broke out of the Soulstone and has flown off towards the city of Aegir.
That's why I thought I said sandstone, because he's like a desert bastard.
Okay, we have one last question. It's open to the floor. Mm-hmm. There was a riddle that you guys have spent like 2 or 3 weeks solving. What was the answer to the riddle?
an hourglass!
That is correct. And with that, Al, with a score of Luke wasn't counting, wins the fucking quiz.
Oh.
Thing.
I did
Yay!
better than last time.
Right.
you?
Listen.
Last time I
listen.
did fucking awful in this.
Now it's time to quiz Luke, because I've got notes I don't understand.
Oh,
Oh.
that is actually correct. We did set the precedent at the end of each one. You do get to ask me a question back.
Yeah.
I don't have any
Let's go,
questions.
boys.
I've got an arrow. Well, I've written down bitch boy, and there's an arrow pointing to the name Krendip. I can't remember who that is.
Oh yeah, I've also got
Who the fuck is Krendip?
I've
don't
also got
know.
interesting things written in my character sheet.
Oh god, what was Krendip? Familiar.
Also, I wrote a wee spaceman did a cars, referring to the fucking villain from JoJo, and I don't remember that at all.
Tom, could you write your notes in goddamn English?
Dude, they are in English, just not as we know it, Jim.
We start the session with the picture of the three of you riding across the desert. How are you all traveling? You just make something up. That's how you play D&D, guys.
It's been a while, alright? I've been gotten to do things that I enjoy for a while.
I can feel the cogs slowly turning in my head.
Okay.
I was going to say I'm not going to waste a shape change on this, but I feel like there should be maybe some sense of urgency to get back to Aegir since the big bad is going there.
Yeah,
That is
Can we hire
fair.
camels? I want to live the mummy moment.
To be fair, I think it's kind of hard to hire camels just from a nondescript location in the middle of the fucking desert of nowhere.
Yeah, we did just come out of a
DM.
hole.
Is there a camel shop?
yeah, absolutely.
Jesus.
Oh,
You-
well, fuck me,
just
I guess.
Just outside the thing, you find a travelling camel salesman. He's like, well, there's a special deal today. I'm selling these 3 camels right here for the grand low price of a single copper piece.
Fantastic. Let's do it.
Yeah, boy.
Who's listening to copper?
Oh, me. I don't give a fuck.
Let's haggle.
No.
Okay, so we get this image of the 3 of you riding on these camels across the desert in the pitch black of night. And then we kind of flash back to the dungeon. There was a set of stairs that you walked down to get to this room with the black soulstone, and as you guys start to emerge out the dungeon, in the main lobby outside of there, the one of the main halls, Orthrus is sort of like sitting, looking incredibly anxious. Their little eyes like darting back and forth, just like to you, like away, and just like they look genuinely scared.
Hello, my name is Philippe, and how are you?
Like, I think Orthrus looks at Philippe and then looks to Yaga, and then they just go, Yaga, who is this?
What is Philippe to me? How have we grown as a party? Are we friends?
I'm your adoptive son at this point. Like, I don't have parents anymore. My aunt has disappeared. You're the closest thing to parents I have.
I mean, same here, to be honest.
Yeah, you're everyone's mum. Mummy Yaga.
I didn't sign up to be a man, but I'm a man now.
Too late. You don't sign up.
Well, Orthrus, this is Philippe. He's a child. Not a fake child like you, but a real one.
Oof.
I'm a real boy.
He's a real boy who's going to grow up, probably. But... and this is Phalark.
I like the probably.
Just a depressed former showman.
Their eyes dart to each individual party member and then like focus back on Yaga. I think I did something bad, Yaga.
Gee, you think?
Well, I've got it on good authority that you really couldn't help yourself. If you'd like, you could help us fix it. But I'm not sure if that would be fair to you.
If you want, you can sit on the naughty step for how many years old you are for that many minutes. So how old are you, Orthrus?
Orthrus sits down and goes, I don't know.
I'm not sure they could perceive the passage of time while they were trapped in that oak tree.
If we don't run now, though, we die.
What?
If we don't run, we die. We must run, Yaga.
Well, yeah, we need to get out of the temple.
No, not out temple, out the desert.
Listen, I've seen a lot of fantasy things in my day. We're the protagonists, and we've got to go towards the danger. Because that's how the story progresses. So you can come with us, you don't have to fight with us, but I don't think it would do you or anybody any favours just to stay here in this sandy underground temple for the rest of your days.
If you want, you can fit on my camel with me. I don't take up much space.
You haven't bought the camels yet. You have no idea.
Philippe's just like
Wait,
married
what?
to the idea of like having a camel.
yeah,
Wait. Did we go back? I'm really
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah, we rewound.
Okay.
Around for some reason.
Orthrus kind of like looks towards Yaga, then like kind of looks towards the door, and Yaga, you get this feeling just for a moment they're really considering just fleeing, and then when Orthrus looks back, they are like sobbing.
Oh no.
And they're like, I didn't mean the bad man with the quiet voice. I don't mean to...
Okay. Yaga kneels down and embraces the small, snottery child.
And it is very snottery. Their snottery skill is through the roof. I got 5.
That's
it's
not
not that snotty. And Orthrus just sort of like genuinely like wraps in as close as they can get and just sobs. They look at you, and for a moment, like, you look at this child and there's this real weird pull. It feels genuinely like a part of your soul is being like moved almost. Not like in a ripped out kind of way, but just genuinely like moving like just a couple of inches. Huh. And you see in this room like
unprofessional.
Honestly, thought Luke had written some music and we're about to go into something there.
You see in this room the spirits of all the previous Yagas. And you've seen like a sight like this before, deep within your dreams, but you've never seen them physically before. And I think there's a moment where you look at them and they actually look at you, and they're just as confused about this as you are.
We all see this, or
just Yaga?
So you don't get to see my ghosts.
I think that Orthrus looks at you and says, "I feel it again, Yaga. They are coming, and I don't like this game, Yaga."
Okay, hang on. I'm going to strength check to try and lift the child. That's a 4. I don't lift the child, but I can stand up and take his wee hand. But I can stand up and take their wee hand.
You feel like you hear Yaga like sort of like move to lift up child. And you just hear and then Yaga like unfurls her arms and just takes the child by the hand.
I'm gonna go hold Yaga's upper hand.
Oh my god.
And Phalark takes the opportunity to not join in this.
Mr. Phalark holds out hands.
He'll go stand next to Philippe. He's not particularly keen on Orpheus yet.
Are you gonna hold Philippe's hand? Or are you just gonna leave Philippe hanging here?
I imagine he's like hanging for a minute and then he takes the hand.
Yeah.
Okay, Drips. Let's get out of here.
We cut back to the three of you, four of you, on the back of these camels riding through the desert. These camels are very poorly, and you feel like they're probably just going to keel over and die the second you arrive in Aegir, but like, hey.
Very convenient, yeah.
Yeah, very convenient for the GM.
Why can't we have battle camels?
I don't know if they're hardy enough as animals to survive combat.
It's like Battle Cat in He-Man, just like transformed into this buff beast.
You guys ride back towards the city of Aegir. And I will say that we established a rule in a previous session, which is preparation, which is in essence, when it comes to plot relevant points, I will just let you have automatic long rests, so you can automatically say that you have a long rest, which replenishes your spell slots, HP, and any uses of abilities.
Cool. I think I did that already last time for some reason.
Yeah, I assume that you might have, which is one of the reasons why it's in the notes. As you approach the city, from as far out as the tomb you were in, you can see a scar etched into the sky. It is directly above the city, a luminous, like, sickly violet colour, almost like a swirling storm, and you can see almost like rain falling from within this scar. As you go closer and closer, you see each one of these lumps falling from this scar in the sky are actually these like black, like formless blobs. They like seep out and they have these incomprehensible forms that claw their way out of the breach in reality and then just sort of like plummet to the ground.
Yaga, does your druid training have any kind of meteorological degree in it?
No. But I can tell you this, doesn't it look good?
Nothing looks good anymore, does it?
Just as you arrive at the like base of the city, you can see just below the seal, you can see a defined figure. Floating just below the seal, you can see Aijal. Their hands hovering towards the sky, and these big black thick streams of energy crackling out towards the portal. You can also see something, just the tiniest glint of something shining deep within the lightning that's reaching into the seal. You can see something silver reaching inside. Can you all please give me a perception check?
Ding, ding, ding. Perception is on wisdom, so that's only 12.
14.
4.
With your 14 Phalark, you can see up within the thing, and you see this glint of silver, and you can see the shape of it. It is a silver bell.
Oh, piss, he's got that bell, he does.
He's not got it yet. He seems to be pulling it from within this rift.
Piss, he's getting that bell, he is.
As you guys reach the gates of the city, you are riding through the slums. We described it as this place where there's a bunch of people like homeless outside of the city, and you can also hear church bells chiming from within the gates. You don't see any signs of life outside the city, which would indicate to you that the bells that you're hearing are a sign for people to retreat within the walls.
Just like Age of Empires.
I fucking love that game.
Yeah, me too. And also within, like, you can see the city gates are open, but there are no guards in sight, including those 2 giant Sphinx statues that you dealt with previously.
I feel like they might be quite useful right now.
Yeah, I feel like they should be on this whole thing.
As you reach these stairs into the city, you can hear the screams of the people within. What do y'all do?
Funny how, like, we commit even, like, a minor offence and we get beaten up by sphinxes. And then when there's a bloody evil demigod floating above the city opening portals and shit.
Oh, he founded our city, so we can't arrest him. That's a fucking... There is no such thing as democracy.
This is bullshit. I'm out.
I suppose we're gonna have to save the day. No sign of them sphinxes. I've been stuttering a lot. No sign of them sphinxes, the new.
I guess we just. Right. Is my fucking. I'm trying to think. Right. Should we do recon? Should we look in the city to see if there is anyone? Because if there's lots of screaming, but we can't find any guards or anything, people are probably going to be in trouble. I don't know about you guys. I can't get up in the sky.
Can I get up in the sky? I can't fly as an animal, not yet. But
you can get thrown.
Oh.
By who?
Oh, hang on a minute, guys. I forgot. I can cast fly.
Oh yeah, because you made.
I do that.
Oh yeah, Jesse.
Stop. I can't get in the sky. Wait a minute, I can cast fly.
Right. Okay, listen. Huddle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, look.
We're all huddling.
I'm gonna go fly up there. Let's see if we can. Maybe talk him down.
Really?
By which I mean do a big spell on him and make him fall down. You guys catch me if anything goes wrong and see if there's anybody that needs help, okay?
I love that catch me was said with a question mark.
Yes.
Are you wanting to talk him down with, and Philippe's doing quotation marks, with a surprise?
Just assume I'm using prestidigitation to make my wand glow all purple and sparkly.
No. I mean, like, are you wanting to go up there and for him to not realise you're going up there?
Oh, you know what? I suppose that would be ideal, wouldn't it?
Do you have invisibility or something?
I don't.
I don't.
I can make you covered in pit. I can paint you like the sky, so you can be extra stealthy. And then I can write mean message in the sky to distract him.
Well, I can also write mean things in the sky. So we're painting Phalark blue.
Purple.
It's nighttime.
Oh, yeah. Sky purple right now.
Don't paint me black. There's a whole thing with that. We shouldn't. We really shouldn't.
We've just established that Phalark is not a half-elf of colour.
Yep. I think I said at the start, he's very pale.
So I'm going to use my Covenant Paint spell to camouflage you, so it gives you +2 on your stealth.
Damn.
But it lasts a minute, so literally just this one thing will work.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just try and get up near him and blast him.
Yeah. And, Yaga, what mean things shall we write in the sky? I'm thinking of writing, you think you are hot, but you are not.
That's actually a good one.
That's devastating.
So, painting Phalark purple, writing you think you are hot but not in the sky, and creating a fog.
Of course.
That's our plan, yeah?
I guess.
Yes.
I'll just skip like 12 pages of stuff that happens in the city.
Well, no, they're going to look after the city while I'm flying.
Yeah.
Phalark, I guess, takes
I can't
off.
fly.
Away he go.
And as you get just above the city gate, you can see over the wall into the city. It is sheer chaos. These black lumps are taking forms, these horrific, like, varied forms that sort of, like, are, like, destroying the people. There are guards, and these sphinxes are within the city fighting the creatures. These aimless spirits that are slaughtering the people.
Grim, I'm going to try not to concentrate on that right now.
What I am going to say is, as you get just above the gate, you actually see in the courtyard, just on the other side of the gate, you see two creatures you actually recognize.
Okay.
Ires and Shea.
Alright.
As just in the inside of the gate, they are standing in front of a crowd of people as two of these spirits are, like, lumbering towards them. Do you continue to fly?
Kind of got a job to do, and I'm not gonna be stealthy for long.
You see these two characters, and you ignore their
Aren't they?
pleas
And
fly.
Can I just remember? That's the necromancers, right?
Yes, Ires and Shea. Ires was the Asimar,
It was
and
the
Shea
Kenku.
was the
Yeah.
Kenku.
I mean, I'm brutally honest, not that attached.
Jesus.
As a
They're
person,
innocents.
love them. Yeah, but more people are gonna die if we don't sort this out. I'm being pragmatic here. I left you guys to sort that stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to wait until Phalark arrives at Aijal or not. Like, we can be running towards bad things.
We'll be
all
doing
the
ground
while.
floor stuff.
Phalark, you arrive at Aijal. As you fly higher and higher into the air, it gets colder, and not in the normal way. It becomes, like, deathly cold. Like, it prickles at your skin. And just as you look to your left, you also see a message appear that says, "You think you are hot, but you are not." And I think that, like, the words form one by one, so it just says, "You think you are hot," and then there's a bit of a pause,
But you are.
and then, "But you are
And
not."
that's written in capitals.
Dora, could you, I guess, give me a persuasion check with advantage?
Boy,
20. You're right. I'm not. He just stops.
oh, that 20 lads.
Oh my god, yes.
You always get it at the best points, don't you? You really do.
Oh, that is a beautiful.
So, he's
boy.
emotionally crippled. He's absolutely devastated. You've ruined his life.
I think Phalark, what you see is this, like, crackling lightning, and the bell is getting closer and closer to Aijal. And just last second, it's in arm's reach. Just as you're approaching, this skeletal arm reaches out from within Aijal, and just at the last second, Aijal's head turns and looks at the message. What do you do? You are now within maybe, like, 50 feet, and it doesn't look like Aijal's noticed you.
Oh, fucking hell. What, 50 feet, you say? Luckily,
Yeah.
that is in fireball range, and that's what's happening.
You cast
Yeah.
Fireball. So, what I'm going to say...
Yeah?
I will say then, you are allowed to cast spells when you fly. However, taking damage will incur concentration checks, which is not something we usually play with. Concentration is not a rule I'm particularly fond of, because I think magic characters should just be free to fuck around and cast as many spells
Yeah,
they want.
to be fair, I'm not planning on actually fighting. This is very much a hit and run.
Fair. Okay, please cast
Ding
Fireball.
dong. Alright, how do I do that again? It's been a while. I make a spell attack roll. So that's plus 7.
3 spellcasters in the party, and none of us remember how to cast spells.
It's a dexterity saving throw he has to make, not a hit roll for me.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
He's got great marks.
He rolled a 6.
Excellent.
Al, fuck you for cursing.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
I may not have my cursed dice right now, but you have a cursed dice.
Okay, so that is 8d6 fire damage.
Oof.
So, can I actually do anything else with that? Let me just double check something. Because there's all that meta magic shit, and I don't know what it does.
30.
30!
Nice!
Beautiful.
Okay,
Nice round number.
Phalark, you raise out... How does your fireball look, Tom?
Okay, okay, so, oh, you know what? Fuck it. Both arms in the air, we're using a spirit bomb. He's just gonna, I think, just charging it. While this guy's got his heads turned, both arms in the air, purple and pink fire burning from the wand to form a huge bloody ball of it, and then he's basically just two-hand throwing it like a basketball. And kind of just wanting to dunk it on top of him.
So the fireball hurtles through. I think that, like, obviously as the light grows close and the heat grows closer to Ijal, Ijal turns just as this ball like strikes and
Get
then
dunked on! Yeah, the aim is kind of like to knock him downwards, yeah.
It ripples downwards, and what I'll do then is I'm going to give him a strength saving throw to see if he is pushed.
So, against what?
That, holy shit, that's in that one.
This is wonderful. This is what it's like to go our way.
This is a great idea I had.
Hey everybody, welcome to the awkward middle bit. Thanks for listening to the episode. I swear we're coming to the end of this arc soon. We have about 3 to 4 more episodes of The Bell Tolls on us, and then we're on to greener pastures. It's greener because we won't be set in a desert anymore. Apologies for the lack of episodes over the last few weeks. We had a Christmas break to deal with, and now we're going to start getting back into the flow of things. Please don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Whackroll on both, and we finally used the Instagram for our second post in our year. By the way, the podcast is a year old now. Woo! Don't forget you can also contact us via email, whackroll@gmail.com. We're all vain little buggers here, and we want to feel validation and love, so please validate us. Anyway, less chatting, more adventure. Toodles. The explosion hits, and I think that within the fire, like, you see the smoke cloud, and then from I think we kind of flick down to Yaga and Philippe, and you can see this this streak of like smoke and fire like hurtling towards the ground like a meteor.
Christ.
And Phalark, you can see it is Ijal. Don't worry, it's not going to like cause structural damage.
City by sending him into it.
Ijal, you can see Ijal crash into the church.
Oh, you fucking Kamehameha the holy building.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
The bell's floating right in front of you.
Fuck!
Get it, bitch!
I didn't expect that to work as well as it did.
It was just some beautiful rolls.
Oh, thank you, God. Gods. Who am I talking to? Bell takes the bell, and that's, I guess, flying towards where you guys are.
Phalark, did you say you took the bell?
Yes.
Oh no.
Why do I leave it there?
Phalark, you touch the bell,
like...
and the moment your skin touches it, like I think like right before your skin connects, it's like static electricity. All the arms, the hair on your arms, like kind of like pick up, and then you touch the bell. It is immensely powerful. It is the most magic thing you think you've ever touched.
I like it.
And you've masturbated.
Jesus.
Hold on there.
You don't know that.
This is not the time.
You please give me an Arcana check.
Okay, just let me finish writing that in my notes. Resist that roll. Okay, Arcana. Where's Arcana? I only get +1, so this couldn't be good. That is an 11?
You can't unravel. I think the knowledge you gain from this is you do not know what kind of magic this is. It's something way beyond the scope of you. But, however, there's this part of you somewhere deep within that pulls like a memory that you can't quite recall.
Okay.
But it fades as fast as it comes.
Like, try to remember a dream.
The thing that sticks in your head the most is that memory. It feels like a warning.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, do I have hold of it now, or is this still...
Yeah, you absolutely have a hold of the bell.
Okay. Does the feeling, continue as I'm holding on to it?
It was more of a flash than anything.
Okay. I mean, I still can't just leave it there, so I guess I'm pocketing it.
Yeah.
You pocket the bell. Now what do you do? I guess we stick on Phalark for a little bit, because...
This is kind of something, huh? Yeah, I guess... I mean, I'll put it somewhere safe for my person. I'm not going to How big is the bell instantly? That's a good point.
It fits comfortably in one hand.
Okay, good. That's fine then. Yeah, I guess I'm hiding it away, and I'm going to head back down towards the other two, because I'm Didn't know we'd get this far.
It went unprecedentedly well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to get that right at the end of the session.
Well, good. We can skip ahead another session.
You land down at the... So, as you fly closer to the city, you can see that the fight is still going on. It looks like Ires is unconscious, but Shea is still sort of fighting back.
I guess, on my way down, I'm gonna... how long's that whole thing taken, Luke?
Not long at all!
Because I've got fly
like
flight...
3 turns.
I've got fly flight 10 minutes, so...
Oh, Jesus Christ, you can fly for a long time.
Yes. I guess I'm gonna just start casting fucking Firebolt and helping these guys out for a bit, whilst remaining nicely high up.
In that case, we are going to be rolling initiative then. Do you bring another party members in? Do you point out to the 2 outside the wall what's going on?
Oh yeah. I'll probably have like flown past and like hovered by them for a bit, like, I got the bell, guys. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was gonna.
Okay.
Nice.
We might have to. But side note, we might have to do a fundraiser for the church roof.
I'm sure they won't mind, saving the world from imminent death. Church roof.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. By the way, I'm going to convert my remaining sorcery points, because I've never used any of them, into a 3rd level spell slot. Just
Okay.
I've used both of them now, so I've got one back.
Yep. Absolutely, that works. So, you feel the magic shift inside of you, and you feel like almost like a little bit rested.
I like to think that you've got to kind of like shimmy yourself a little bit, just sort of get into place.
Just gently pull your underwear out a little bit.
It's like, yes, readjust yourself.
Casting a spell does cause a wedgie.
You just got to lift one leg up for a little while and...
Like, as you enter through the wall, there are people running around. They're fleeing in all directions, and they are tripping over bodies of already deceased people as they run. They are pursued by these living shadows and creatures of all shapes and sizes, and their bodies morph constantly as they hover, crawl, and sprint at the civilians. In this courtyard, directly to the right, there is the unconscious Shea and... the unconscious Ures and Shea. In front of them, there are a couple of these creatures. One of them is a large, hulking creature. It's holding Ures down, and like Ures's body is convulsing as the shadow looks like it's draining something from him.
What does convulsing mean? That's a very long word.
So if you're having a seizure, the sort of like movements you'd have there, that's
okay,
convulsing.
cool, thanks. Learn a new word every day.
The arm that's pinning Ures down is almost like pulsing with each convulsion. And after a moment, the creature lifts its arm away and it lumbers forward gorilla-like on this huge arm, like digging in and pushing its this mass of squirming shadow like behind it. And as it moves from lifeless eyes of Ures, from his eyes, nose and mouth, a second shadowy substance begins to pour out.
Oh.
Okay.
That's gross.
Please roll initiative.
Okay then. Oh, that's a 5.
I rolled a 5.
I can't remember where my initiative score is. Plus. Oh yeah, it's only +2. 5 total.
Oh, actually, wait, no. That's
Did we
a
all
4.
get 5?
Not a 4. That's a 9.
Oh,
I forgot about the +4 initiative thing.
How do you have +4?
Because I'm a small boy.
Because the blessing of Hulkira gave him +2.
Oh yeah, that as well.
Alright, so first up, the gorilla-like spirit is going to strike Philippe.
Oh.
I need a different d20 because the ones I've been rolling have been shit to me.
I curse it.
21.
Piss.
oh God.
Oh, I like this one.
Oh no.
Okay, and then that is 7 bludgeoning damage. Can I ask you now to please make a strength saving throw?
Yeah. Okay, so that's a -1. So a 13.
13.
Yes.
The spirit, almost like with unnatural strength, its one huge arm launches itself forward and it grabs Philippe and pins Philippe to the ground in one movement. Could you also please now make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Jeez.
I have a question.
Yep.
Did Orthros do this initiative with us?
Maybe.
I was going to ask.
That's a 10.
A 10. You take a further 3 points of necrotic damage.
I don't suffer. I resist necrotic damage.
Oh, then you only take, it would be half rounded up, so you take 2.
That's still not good.
No.
It was never going to be.
As the arm pulses, and, like, Philippe, I think the other two hear Philippe just, like, gasp.
That is a weird noise for a little boy.
Yeah, but in, like, a weirder German accent.
French.
I believe ain't German.
It's French. Sorry, I don't know.
Racist.
And it's been a while. Then it's the turn of the other spirit.
I swear, if he ganks me as well.
So, the creature that crawled out of Ures's body, it is like this shambling elven torso with these huge, like, black shadowy wings behind it. Its body almost claws its way through the air, but it does hover.
I don't like it.
Could everyone please make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, I'm good at those.
Ooh, I rolled a 19. I'm a very wise boy.
23.
23?
I got a 9.
I think that the creature that crawled out of Ures, like, it's like elven head with, it has no features. It's just like this mannequin, like, head just twists towards you, and you hear a
Jeez.
God, it's a swarm of haunted monkeys.
You take 6 psychic damage. The other 2, it sort of like it trembles in your bones, but you're not hurt by it.
Not for 23, I'm not. Fuck that.
It is now Philippe's turn.
Right,
Philippe, first of all, could you please make a strength saving throw?
that's a 6.
You remain prone this turn, and you can't move. You are restrained and prone. You can still act, but you can't move.
Right, well, I was gonna ask, what if I do enlarge on my arms? Would that get it off me?
You know, that's fun.
Because I wanted to go enlarge and then just, like, as it sort of topples back, punch it in the face.
What I would do is, first of all, the enlarge itself would allow you to gain advantage on the spell, on the roll you just made. So you'd get a second attempt at it.
Okay, so...
Okay? So,
Yeah, so I'll do my
You have a
roll.
deal?
Yeah. Now, my strength is 4. So, before was my higher one.
okay. I think what happens is, I'm not going to make you waste a spell slot. I think that what happens is, Philippe, like you try to, like, grow out your arms, like, but this thing has got such a grip on you that you can't quite get it in. So you can now take an action as normal. That doesn't count. We're going to say the spell doesn't go
So
off.
the spell doesn't go off. Okay, thank you. Am I able to reach and bite his arm?
It is a thing made of
Don't
shadow.
put that in your mouth.
Bite?
Do you want to bite this?
I think every session, Philippe gets younger, because he started at like 12, and now he's biting like a 4-year-old.
He has dark durst.
He does have dark durst.
What?
Do you wish to dark durst the
I'm going to
spirit?
dark durst the spirit.
Okay. What is it?
Can I do it? Because it says can bite incapacitated or grappled creature, but he's right there. He's
No, you actually cannot do this. You are being incapacitated and grappled, not the thing that's
but
attacking
he's on
you.
me. It's just a bite. Like I can understand if something's moving around, you can't just go up to it and go meh. But he's on me.
It's just socially unacceptable.
Okay, fine, you
Not
can
a
do
nice
it.
thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm good. Oh, you can do it, Dora. I'm sorry.
Who needs rules? Not this podcast.
Dark durst it.
Yeah, you can dark durst.
Actually, wait. It's really
Dark
pointless
durst.
reading it. It's rubbish.
Well, you've argued for it, so...
Can I just spray it in the face with some paint? Am I able to do that?
Yep, absolutely.
I just goosh him.
What exactly is scooshing him there, Dora?
She didn't say
is it a
scoosh,
spell?
she said goosh, which is worse, objectively.
I said scoosh.
Alright, okay, take your word for it.
You can listen back when it gets released.
I shall.
I'm gonna... So it says, colour spray, blinds people, keck, 15 range. 15-foot range.
Okay.
Roll a 60, 10, and how many hit points of creature you can hit.
Roll 60-10 from me.
Okay, right. 22 hit points of damage things I can colour spray.
The creature is not affected, I'm afraid.
Fuck's sake.
It has more. That means it. So it means it has more than 22 hit points. Is the way that works.
Right. Well, cool. That's my turn, lads.
Good to know.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Yaga's turn.
Hooray! Shockingly enough, I have not been paying attention to my spells to see if I can find something. I'll cast Chill Touch. No, Thorn Whip, because I don't trust that they wouldn't be resistant to necrotic.
Okay. What is it? Is it
It's a cantrip.
spell attack?
That's 22 on the hit, so that's
Hits.
yeah. 2d6 piercing. 1, great. 1 snake eyes.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Just give him a wet willy.
Your whip flies out, and just I think what happens is you get a moment where your whip is about to connect with Philippe, and you have to like adjust, so it just like barely scratches the creature. It is now Phalark's turn.
Okay, this could be going better. Have I still got some of that spooky ghost repelling incense?
Absolutely, you do.
I want to light my fucking censer.
Okay, you light the sensor.
So I'm going to just float above them and use prestidigitation to do a small harmless gust of wind which blows the smoke in their general direction. And see if that does anything.
Okay. You waft the smoke around, and once again, it creates this like 10-foot circle around you. I guess it's now a sphere because you're flying. But nothing happens yet. Nothing happens when the smoke hits them. For the reminder of you, it did more damage when you hit things while you're wielding.
Hey, listen. Oh, right. So I have to use it like a fucking flail then.
No, it does more damage to all of your attacks.
Sorry?
It just adds an attack bonus.
It adds +1. It adds 1d4 damage to your attacks when you.
Okay, I buffed the party.
Cool.
Okay. And in the meantime, let's have a look here. I think from behind Yaga, you just hear a, and this small burst of fire flies out and strikes the gorilla.
Hooray, the wind did
The
something.
gorilla spirit. And you see, Orthra standing behind you, their hands like crackling with fire, as they deal 6 points of damage to the creature.
Huzzah.
Okay, it is now back to the top of the initiative order. The gorilla spirit, I think, is... Okay, could Philippe please give me a strength saving throw?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's an 8.
An 8. Could Phalark please give me a dexterity saving throw?
No. Okay, fine, I will. 16.
So you all see like the creature like sort of like its arm like gripping on Philippe, just sort of like drag him forward a second, and then in one massive motion, throw.
Oh!
And
God, that was sudden.
Phalark, you managed to dodge the boy being thrown at
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry.
You may use your reaction if you want to make another dexterity saving throw to attempt to catch Philippe.
At least
Otherwise,
try.
Otherwise, this boy is going to take a fair amount of damage.
I mean, what does using my reaction involve? Because I don't actually know that rule very well.
A reaction would be what you use to make an attack of opportunity, so you wouldn't be able to make attacks of opportunity this time.
Well, I wasn't planning on that, so yeah, I'll give it a go. Do I get any bonus from being able to fly? Because I would argue makes
No.
me more mobile.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Your ability to fly means you can attempt this.
Okay, cool. That's fun. I just wanted to check. It's a 10.
I think you grab, like, you get a hold of like Philippe's shirt, but like it just slips.
Is he just flying shirtless then?
No, it doesn't fall off.
Alright, okay.
It just like you just lose the grip, and Philippe, takes 11 points of damage.
11?
11 points of damage as you crash into the ground, and it hurts.
Jeez.
I have 2 health left.
Oh my god. Could everyone please now give... Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Laura. Could everyone please give me a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saves.
12.
Nope, that's not a good landing.
That's a crit fail.
Holy shit, Laura!
Not the boy!
I got a 21. I'm sure I'm fine.
You're fine. So, Phalark, you take 5 points of damage.
Oh, well.
I feel
Philippe, You take 10.
That's one dead boy.
So, Philippe is unconscious.
Now this is spells I can actually do.
God damn, that's a scary. Philippe, please give me a death saving throw.
It's D20, yeah?
Yep, D20, no modifiers.
Above 10 good, below 10 bad.
That's a crit fail again. Oh boy.
Jesus Christ, Dora, that's 2 failed death saves. If you take... Okay, if Philippe now takes damage or fails another death save, Philippe...
No, this isn't supposed to happen.
Yeah. Let's... Now, what's a real good medicine spell or something? Or I could just be a medic. Do I have time to be a medic? I don't know if that's allowed. I think my best one that I have is 2nd level slot. I'm just checking, because there's a lot here. You should see this fucking spell sheet. It's a nightmare.
I can do 1st level cleric spells, but that's it.
Does that one have any charges left?
I mean, you did say that we're out at night time in the moon. I would assume, and if we did a long rest during that time...
Creature your choice regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus spellcasting ability. Cool. That's better than healing spirit, because that's just like... You invoke a spirit, it can be beast or fey, and it does blah blah blah, cast healing word through 2nd spell slot. Okay, 18 total.
Okay, Philippe, you wake up groggy as hell, and I think Philippe, you kind of raise your, you wipe an eye, and when you reveal it, there's a black smudge on your hand.
A black smudge.
So we've been focused on that healing for so long. What have we got in front of me again?
You got one torso shadow, and then one gorilla shadow.
Ah, yes, torso and gorilla.
Buddy cop comedy.
God, no, not that. I'm gonna cast Shatter on the torso.
Okay, plus my saving throw, please.
15.
Stat, please.
Oh yeah, that. Constitution, sorry.
It fails.
I deal 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
Which is nice. So that's 1, 6, 7.
So 14.
Clap my hands together and it makes a big ol' crackly noise.
I think the crackle, you don't see the effect of Shatter, rather
yeah.
with it almost like this pressurizing and some unpressurizing of the air around the creature to make that.
Yes.
The creature's entire figure warps and then shatters entirely.
That's fitting.
It's gone.
I got one.
Small boy time. A stray bolt of fire goes a little bit wild, and you hear you hear Orthrus in the back going, "I'm sorry."
Just fuck.
Okay, it is now the gorilla, and does 14 hit Yaga's AC?
Oh, I don't think it does. Nope.
The creature rushes in with this arm and strikes at you, but I think you've seen it do this move before, and you just managed I don't even think you fully get out of the way, but rather you have a staff, don't you?
I have a sickle.
You have a sickle. I think you get the blade around the thick arm of it and just twist it away.
Nice.
It is Philippe's turn. You are conscious.
What's around me, inanimate object wise?
That's the big question.
You are in a cobbled street. There are a few unconscious bodies. There are a few stones lying around as well. Not too much otherwise.
Philippe is gonna rip off a button from his jacket and whisper to it, "Come alive, friend Henry." And
Come alive.
it's just gonna spout little legs and arms, and some eyes will open up. Now, key question. Is this the same friendly Henry? Does it still retain the old friendly Henry's? Friendly Henry's memories?
I need the friendly Henry stats.
Friendly,
We're going to roll a wisdom saving throw.
friendly Henry memories.
Friendly Henry memories. What other kind of memories are there other than friendly Henry memories? We're going to do it as a coin. I was going to say coin toss. A coin toss above 10. Sorry, I forgot how to math. 1 second. That's a crit fail. Friendly Henry does not retain his memory.
No.
So am I gonna go through the suffering of losing a child every time?
Yes. I think that the thing goes, Papa?
Philippe's gonna hold back a tear.
He's too young for this kind of emotional turmoil.
He creates life. Has to be ready for the consequences.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, Ben Shapiro.
And I'm basically gonna leave it like that turn.
Okay, it's Friendly Henry's turn.
Friendly
Yeah!
Henry's staying with me. I'm doing another thing. Me and him are bonding right now. We're just
Yaga, get in on the cool plan that I said.
Oh, I thought the point was to transform in the air, though.
I can, yeah.
You need to lift me first, dude.
Yeah, I'm saying hold action.
Do I need to take my headset off so you can discuss
Oh, do I have
this?
to? Oh, yeah, no, I will have to hold action for that. You're right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes?
Okay, so Phalak goes.
Thank you!
Okay, so you holding your action?
Yes.
Okay, Phalar. your
Okay,
turn.
so it's just a grill left, yeah? With my ability to fly, I lift Yaga into the sky.
Okay, that's a strength check.
Oh.
You can't just lift a human
She's
being.
I'm a willing creature.
She's a willing creature.
Old people can be heavy too.
She's all
Tom.
skin and bones.
Still a strength check
Well,
there,
fine,
bucko.
it's a nat 20 and I'm so glad.
Jesus. I can't even open my fucking beast sheet.
Yaga feels like a paperweight to you. He's like, "Yeek."
Because Phalok is so into
Yaga.
this idea.
Yaga, it's your turn.
Well, hang on. It's a matter of where I'm flying her
Okay.
now. Directly above the
Okay.
gorilla.
Yeah, I assumed as much.
I can't open this.
Yaga, it's your turn.
I have no access to my animal stats. I'm trying to fucking open. I don't remember how big a big frog is. And if it's bigger than an elk.
What big
We
frog?
just need
I
to
got-
know how heavy it is.
Giant
What big frog did you
Giant
see?
frog is one of my things. I got it on my last level up.
Turn into fat chocobo.
It does not have a large size. A giant frog is only a medium beast.
Okay, what's an elk?
Large beast.
Nice. Elk it is.
Hurrah. And release!
Well, I don't think you are able to hold on to the elk,
Yeah, no.
Tom. It's not a case of releasing so much as it is
You
elk.
drop it
go.
there.
Fucking hell. Yaga, be aware that dropping like this will deal damage.
I'm
Well-
only like a couple of feet above the thing.
Yeah, and it's fine, like, just because it burns through the elk's HP, and then I just transform back. And
What will happen is then you will deal 1d10 damage to both you and the creature.
The concrete donkey maneuver is infallible.
Okay. It will be an automatic hit, so please just roll.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
So 7 damage to the elk and 7 damage to the creature.
Crunch! Probably could have dealt more damage if we both just attacked it.
Absolutely.
But
you
this
could
is-
have.
Well,
more
no,
fun.
because I remember how my last attack went.
Fair.
That is also
This
fair.
is funnier.
And now a small bottle of fire.
Is it at least...
Hits!
Yay!
Boo, 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 boo. Hits for 6 damage. He's rolled 6s on both of those.
Is the thing at least like prone or something?
No, it cannot be knocked
No,
out.
you don't let me have any fun.
Nope, it has a lot of condition immunities. And it's back to the top of the order. It's gonna punch the freaking elk that just dropped on it.
Aw, nah, that's not very nice.
I mean, do you know what, actually? Could the elk please give me a strength saving throw?
I only rolled a 2.
So the elk collides, and there's a moment of, like confusion as the creature, lifts its arm up. You still, hit it with a heavy impact, but, you feel its, fingers, grasp around your, elk tummy, and you feel it push. Phalak, could you please give me a dexterity saving throw?
jeez.
Again, any bonuses for being in the sky?
You get a chance to no.
Okay, dexterity saving throw, yeah?
Yes,
Alright,
please.
that is a 16.
You fly out the way of the elk.
shit.
Just I'm not getting hit by this. Would you like to try catch the elk?
Catch the elk?
Catch the
You know what? Yeah!
Okay, I'll give you a hint. You probably
Give
can.
it a go!
You're gonna
Yeah,
try?
man!
Are you gonna? So that would be getting back in the way of the elk's
There
fall.
ain't many chances you get to catch an elk.
Okay, go for it. Give me
If
a.
I do well,
I swear, if you manage to catch an elk, but you can't catch a small boy,
yeah.
Please give me a strength saving. Not saving throw, just a strength check, please.
Did I lose more HP?
Not yet.
Okay,
no.
okay.
You have not landed. You have not landed
Oh,
yet.
17? 17?
17.
That's with +0.
Jeez.
Oh my god! Fucking hell! Phalor catches the elk.
The
I
elk in
swear.
midair.
Whee!
And ride it.
That would not catch.
And rem-
That would not. Phalor. That would not catch the elk. That would fall both of you.
and ride it safely back to the ground.
It's not a reindeer. No.
Nope.
You're not Santa Claus.
No.
No. GM's not letting you have any fun today.
It's okay. I saved the
but
elk.
I think you successfully, I think you just sort of, grab and, with a bit of, the magic of your flight spell, you don't properly catch the elk, but you manage to get, a good enough grip to transfer some of it through to slow down the fall, almost like a makeshift feather fall effect.
Okay. Granted,
Okay.
Yaga, not my best idea, but, it all worked out.
Philippe,
I'm dizzy.
it's your turn.
So Philippe is going to give one last caress to this new Friendly Henry. And Friendly Henry is going to double in size.
Double size. Papa, I wish to be bigger.
God, I don't like that.
Papa, I love my new body, Papa.
God.
Okay.
It is now Friendly Henry's turn.
And he's going to leg it at the gorilla.
Okay. Please don't say okay. Could you please roll me an attack for Friendly Henry? It's a +5 to hit.
That's a 4.
With +5 to hit, so 9.
Yeah.
You, the Friendly Henry, reaches the gorilla and just sort of, slaps it. And then turns back to you and is like...
Turns around, gives me the thumbs up, I did it!
Yeah. Absolutely. And then it is Yaga's turn.
Still an elk. Am I on the ground?
Yep, you are on the ground.
Okay. Then, let's charge.
Okay. So I make a strength saving throw, am I right? I've just got the elk page up,
I'm
so...
looking. Yes, you do make a strength save.
I feel...
Okay. Well then, you're knocked prone and you take, my ram attack.
Plus 2d6, right? Holy shit, it's 3d6 plus 3 damage.
Woohoo!
Yahoo!
So, 10 total plus 3, 13.
There is this, the elk charges, and Yaga, you burst straight through the spirit,
Woohoo!
and shadows erupt everywhere, and you successfully kill the creature.
Yay!
And just as you do, you start to notice something. The shadows of the creatures you kill actually enter into the shadows around you, in the ground, in the darkness, and they start to reform very slowly. However, as you do, you hear Shea call out a word. This ancient word that's it feels holy and it rings out around the area, and there's this burst of white light and the shadows dissipate for good.
Yay!
Nice.
And I think at that point, Shea collapses on her knees over the body of her mentor. You kind of look into the city. You can see the temple, and you can see this crackle of black energy still firing out of the seal, and more of these black shadowy masses are dropping out. And I think Shea just looks up at you and says, "Is this the end of everything?"
No!
I mean, there's a lot... You're not the only city in the world. Just saying.
The one thing you need to do is close that tear in reality.
Ring the bell at it.
Nothing happens.
Ring the bell at it harder.
It actually doesn't really make that loud of a noise. It's quite a dull metallic thud. It's not really a ring.
Dink.